Hello. In our last programme, Tom bought a new car. He wanted to make his dreams come true. Quería que sus sueños se hicieran realidad.
Unfortunately, his dreams didn't come true. He had to sell the car and he lost a lot of money.
So, what do you do if you buy something and it doesn't work properly? Well, you have to complain. Tienes que quejarte.
Listen to these British people. What have they complained about? Do you complain about the same things?
The last time I complained about something, I was travelling by train. And my train was late. And I complained. And the man was horrible. He said, "Why are you bothering to complain? The trains are always late." But I still complained.
I think the last time I complained was when I didn't get enough beer in my glass. I asked for some more and they happily gave me some.
I remember when I bought a dress from a shop and it was of inferior quality. So I took the dress back and I complained and they gave me the money back straight away.
I don't think the English complain enough. They always accept what's given to them. But I, for example, complained about my car when the mechanic didn't fix it and I had to take it back.
Those people complained about a late train, about beer, a dress, and a car.
Listen again to the man talking about his car.
I, for example, complained about my car when the mechanic didn't fix it and I had to take it back.
The mechanic didn't fix it and I had to take it back. El mecánico no lo reparó bien y tuve que llevarlo de nuevo. Take back es uno de esos verbos con partícula de los que hablamos en el programa anterior. Fíjate en cómo en ocasiones se intercalan otras palabras entre las dos partes del verbo.
Here's another useful expression. I got my money back. Me devolvieron el dinero. Why did Louisa get her money back?
About 6 months ago, I went for a meal and there was a hair in it, so I complained and I got my money back.
There was a hair in her meal, so she got her money back.
Here's another very useful expression. It kept breaking down. Se averiaba continuamente. Listen carefully. What kept breaking down?
I recently had loads of problems with my video recorder, which kept breaking down, and it even destroyed one of the cassettes I put in it.
His video recorder kept breaking down.
Here's Christopher. What happened to his boots?
2 months ago, I bought a pair of boots in Cambridge. I took them home, put them on, but 2 weeks later they'd fallen apart. So I took them back to the shop.
So, what had happened to Christopher's boots? He put them on, se las puso, and 2 weeks later they'd fallen apart. Se habían hecho pedazos.
And now, how to be British, talking about money. The British hate talking about money.
For example, if someone has bought something new, it's very impolite to ask them, "How much did it cost?"
Here are two men in a pub, and one of them has just bought a new house. It's a Georgian house built in the 18th century, una casa de estilo Rey Jorge construida en el siglo XVIII. Well, how much did it cost?
Yes. Very nice. No, it's not bad, is it? It looks expensive. Well, we bought it because it's Georgian. 18th century. Georgian houses are always expensive, aren't they? We've always loved Georgian architecture. So stylish. But it's not cheap, is it? And it's in a very expensive part of the town. Well, my wife wanted to be close to our son and his wife.
Very nice. If you can afford it.
Yes.
I don't know how you do it.
The gardens need a little work, but we have a gardener once a week.
Gardens? A gardener? Well, you know, I've got a good job. I've worked hard all my life, and I can only afford a small house at the other end of town.
That's too bad.
I mean, this house must have cost £320,000 or more.
No, nothing like that. Good heavens, no.
Well, a lot then.
Well, I wouldn't really like to say.
Go on. Tell me, how much does a house like this cost? Roughly. More or less. These days.
Well, I suppose a house like this, as far as I know, would be about roughly in the region of something like £300,000, more or less.
You're only interested in money, aren't you?
Well, how much did it cost? We don't know. He really didn't want to say. And he didn't like the other man asking him about the price of the house. So, here's a good rule when you're talking to British people. Don't talk about money.